This video is going to show you how to do a sum or an aggregate function in an Access query. So right now I have an Access database open. I have one table. You can see it's called Office Table. It's a very simple table. So if I open it, you can see I have an ID, I have items, I have a category for each item, and then I have a price. Of course, my prices are I just filled them in. All right, so if I were to write a query, I would first go to create, right? Because anytime we're going to create an object in an Access, we're always going to go to the create ribbon. I'm going to use query design because that's going to allow me to control everything. And it's going to do a pop-up here saying, hey, what would you like to use? I would like to, I only have one table, so I'm going to choose it just by double clicking. So I'll go ahead and tell it to close. And then here are all my fields in that table. So I'm going to just try a few things. The first thing I'm going to do is let's write a basic query. I'm going to take my item, my category, and my price. And anytime I do anything, I always test it. Let's run it. Okay, so I didn't get any errors. It returned everything. I'm going to change my view back to design view. So now let's get it. So let's run this one more time. And I want to see just my electronics. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. So if I want to see just electronics, right, that was under category. So I'm going to go to category and under criteria, I'm going to type in electronics. And let's run it. And now you can see it's pulling items that only have a category of electronics. All right, so let's go back to my design. So now what happens if I want to put a total on there? Well, it doesn't really work since I have item because I only have one item, so I can't sum just one item. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this column. I'm going to just cut it. All right, so I made a change, so I'm going to run it. Okay, so I didn't get an error. I'm going to go back to design. So now I would like to know how much would all my electronics cost? Well, I have to choose this option up here. We see this in Excel. I'm going to go ahead and click it. And when I do, I get an option down here where I get a total. And I'm going to go ahead, since I want to know a sum and I want to sum price, I'm going to go to price. And rather have a group by, I'm going to change that. I'm going to do that drop down. And here you can see all the aggregate functions. Here's a sum, here's a count. Those are probably some of your most popular. I'm going to go ahead and click sum. So now it sums all of my electronics. I'm going to go back to design. And if I want to see all of them, I'm going to go ahead and take out that electronics. And I'm going to run it. Now you can see how much each of my categories, how much they're worth. All right, very simple.